I don't know if I feel too short, too tall, I don't know. Somebody's in here. Who? I'm like, somebody's in here. Who? Hey, you. How are you? I'm like, somebody's in here. Who is it? Takes forever for the numbers to pop up. How are you? Hopefully good? Maybe? Maybe? I fucked my arm up. I don't know what the fuck I did to it, but oh my god, it's been sore for like a week. Pain is the theme of the day. How wonderful. Completely wonderful. What kind of exercise are you doing? Laser tag? Beat Saber? Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be sore. I'd definitely be sore. Hey you, how are you? Why it takes so long for the numbers to pop up there? Killing it in the gym. Have you? I have not been killing it in the gym at all. I've been killing it eating a ton of sweets. Hey, Soul of Thorns, how are you? Did any of you ask for a video on familiars? Whoever did, hello number 4. Look really good after this challenge. I don't care how I look anymore. Yeah, hi, kill me, I'm melting. Is it that hot? It's pretty hot here still. It's not that bad. I mean, I haven't been outside yet. Yeah. Hi, is Shivani? Did I say that right? Envision myself as Aphrodite. No, that's okay. I'm good. Thanks. I'm alright with that one. Oh, good. Good, that's a cool name, Giovanni. I love that. What is it? Is it Italian? Italiano? Yeah, I'm okay without envisioning myself as Aphrodite. I love it. Oh, I love Indian culture. Beautiful, beautiful culture. Oh, I love it. Wife of Lord Shiva. I love it. Burning. You're welcome. I love it. That's so cool. No clothes and still melting. You finally got a blue statue. A blue statue of what? Kali? I love Kali Ma. She's very, very, very fierce. She's a fierce one. That's for sure. Blue? That's not her traditional color. It's white, black, and red. Where'd blue come from? That's New Age. She is. She's amazing. I love Kali Ma. She is very, very amazing. Never worked with her. Have not worked with her, but I do. I have the utmost respect for, yeah, Kali Ma. You already have Kundalini inside you. I know blue is just for justice, the law for being an empath. Oh, okay. I get you. I get what you're, yeah, I get what you're doing. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. No, you already have Kundalini inside you. It's at the base of your spine, and it automatically just happens. You don't just get given Kundalini. My fragile Irish body was not made for the sun, only the cold. I love the cold. I love the cold. I would rather be in the cold than I would in the heat. I hate heat. Okay, do you want old cards or new cards? Let me see. What growth do I need to undergo for my body to feel more in tune? In tune spiritually or physically? What are we talking here? Spirituality or the physicality of the body? And its parts. And its parts, too. Oh, I was going to take a drag off that. Okay, so spiritually, to get your body in tune spiritually? Now you're going to go with the new cards? Wow. Alright. Let me read your question again. What breath do I need to undergo for my body to feel more in tune? Okay, so spiritual. Spirit first. The spiritual. Okay, the sphere. Okay, so... Okay, what growth do I need to undergo for my body to feel more in tune? Okay. Okay, one more good shuffle. Why is there a card poking out? Okay. Alright, Mr. O'Donnell, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. I gotcha, pineapple. Is that a pineapple? Yes. Alright. So the Nine of Swords. Alright, so this is all about the thought. This is the thought process. What's going on? Like, spiritually, do you feel like you're being just attacked? Like, at all? So I'm wondering about what changes routine. It's all a matter of the mind. You have got to change the way you think about your body. So, like, say when you're eating, be conscious of what you eat. Be conscious of what you're putting in your body. It's like a spell. So how do you react when you eat something good or something bad? How does your skin react? Does it break out? Do you do that? So that's all about the mentality. So you've got to get more into a mental state of spirituality with your own body. The Queen of Swords. Alright, so that to me would honestly be... all readings are the $6 for the one card. So with the Queen of Swords, that would obviously tell me that to me, that would actually be your animus. So that would be integrating your animus within you. You've been taking disappointment. Oh, well, I can tell. I can tell. Big time. So I would actually, yeah, I would say that the Queen of Swords, she is the animus in the man. So it's more of integrating that into your system. So accepting, you know, the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So if something is off and you need to be balanced, and we have the snake here that does represent balance, but somehow it kind of looks like it got cut off with the thoughts. So the thoughts are what are, you know, what set us back. Don't let yourself, you know, have a self-fulfilling prophecy of being completely, you know, like bombarded and ravished by, you know, spiritual things, and don't let it, you know, affect you like that. The Ace of Wands, so this is pure potential energy. Didn't think that I went too far feminine, I think. There's got to be, well, it doesn't matter about, you know, your looks, your personality, none of that. It's about what's inside. It's about integrating your animus, the male or the female aspect of yourself within yourself. So it's balancing it out, paying attention to it. So you have to get that really good balance going between the masculine and the feminine, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. But you have the Ace of Wands, which is pure potential energy, but it's already been given form. So it looks like something is actually already starting to come down on you. Hi, Smokey. And it looks like that by changing your thought pattern, the Wands, quick, rapid energy, that's what's going to get you to actually change. So it's something coming from the cosmos, literally, into you. So you got to invite any kind of energy inside of you to balance yourself out, is what I would actually do. Seven of Wands. All right, so we have a manly figure here. All right, so that's kind of a balance there with the man, the masculine, the feminine, etc., so on and so forth. So I would actually say the Seven of Wands is your triumph over being a little too feminine, as you said. I don't think there's any such thing as being too feminine, but I honestly think it's just in the whole, it's the thought process. So you got to, you know, continuously keep that up. You know, keep it up that you are balanced. You know, you're healthy, you're balanced, you're well, spiritually, all of this. Spiritual health, spiritual growth. But the Ace of Wands, yeah, definitely, that's, you know, the beginning of something now. So I don't know if you had an epiphany or if you will have an epiphany, something like that, something that goes along the lines of that, but that's definitely something that's going to happen. The Seven of Wands, again, that is your, you know, your triumph over, you know, the lower animal instincts in yourself. That's good to know. That thought has changed. Yeah, the thought, I mean, once you change your thought, the way of thinking, you know, when you're eating and etc., so on and so forth, you know, think about, you know, the food and what's going into your body, you know. I don't know, why don't you contact them? So, I mean, it's just you're going to triumph over this. So it's in the way of your thinking. So change your thought, change your ways of being, well, seeing yourself, and that will literally begin the process of, you know, self, you know, harmonizing, you know, everything, the energies in your body. Who made the food, thoughts, like, who touched, yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, I mean, just be appreciative and conscious of what you eat, you know, what you put into your body, what you put into your mind, what you read. So basically anything like that, just be conscious of it. So it's pretty interesting, actually. I mean, the Three of Wands, that's also, you know, very much in tune spiritually. So I wouldn't, you know, I would say go outside, you know, ground, be outside as much as possible. Connection with the earth. She's very connected to the earth and to, you know, the above, as above, so below, as within, so without. So you got to focus on that phrase, and that is what is going to come out of that. So, I mean, it's really good. That's energy again. A lot of balance is coming, so you just got to change that thinking. Turn that thinking around, and that's going to change your actual, the molecular structure of your body. Like literally, on a quantum physics level. You are, yes, affecting your body. Six of Pentacles, again, this is the manifestation of your spiritual body coming into being. So it's literally everything is going to actually balance itself out, either on its own accord or it will have to have your help. So it can stagnate for years, or you can just try to change it yourself. So, but I mean, overall, it's going to actually balance itself out. Naturally. It just naturally happens. So it's an organic state of mind. So hence it's going to happen again. I'm changing right now for real. Are you really? Are you growing a tail? I did. I grew a tail in another eye. The eye's in the back of my head, but no, seriously. It's just very, very, very common. Common sense right here. How are we feeling about that? I'm like, how are we feeling about that? Because, I mean, that's really good. Don't be bombarded by everything that, comes at you. I really find myself coming back to you when tail LOL on these roundabout moments. The partials on, hey, I caught you on my... I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about you. I was like, do you have an email? Do you have a Facebook? Do you have any kind of social media that we can talk? You're the one that wanted the familiar video, and that's what's coming up tonight. So, but Robert, yes, definitely you need to take into consideration everything that you think. Yeah, you have to watch your thoughts, and especially about your body. That's going to affect, so I mean physically everything that you put in your body, the food, it's going to affect you spiritually on all levels. So just make sure that you're thinking, yeah, it's hard to think good thoughts all the time. But yeah, try to get some good thoughts in there. Okay. But, so how are we feeling? Yeah, I just grew an extra tail, that was it. The pineapple, what does that mean? Peachy? Peach rings? Good. I mean, it looks like you're going to balance yourself out. It looks like you're balancing out naturally, organically, which it has to happen like that because that's the way that our brains are. But then again, you can stagnate for a long time and you can be stuck. Yeah, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. Spirituality is not easy. Being spiritual is hard work. And, attaining, your spiritual body and, getting it harmonized, that's hard work. But it just takes one change of thought to actually overcome all of that. And that's your triumph with the Seven of Wands. So you are triumphing your own thoughts, yourself. And that's good. That's the best thing that you could possibly do without any kind of divine intervention. Partial. I love that. So how do we feel about that? My wrist. You've been there. I know you've been there. You got a lot going on. You have a lot coming. But you are going to be balanced out. Very much so. Very much so. I would be doing a lot of grounding outside. I thought it would last forever, LOL, but it's a very conscious, continuous journey. It's always going. Always something happening. Always something to do. When you're very spiritual. So it's like, all right, I got to work on this part of me. I got to work on this part of me. And it gets hard. It gets confusing. It's like, what the hell? Why so much? So, thoughts, comments, suggestions? No, I'm joking. Do we feel better? Hopefully, a little more insight. Either way, it's going to happen. If you don't consciously want to do it, or it's just going to happen. There's really no list. So, Mr. O'Donnell. I like this. I really like this. I would definitely take into consideration like doing some yoga outside or just, going outside and just laying in the grass. It, strangely enough, works. Strangely enough, it works. Indoor exercise. I don't blame you. Yeah, you're well on your way. You're well on your way, my bud. I promise. I like these cards. I do. So yeah, just by thinking that, Florida wants you to get heat stroke. Ugh. Feels like Florida here. It's tropical. Very tropical. For the readings, they are $6 for the one card. You obviously seen that you get more than one card. The super chat, I don't know how it works. Everybody just does the super chat. So, the partial sun. I know. I know. It's $6.66. I don't know where that came from, how it started. I don't remember. Okay, partial. Hi, you. Oh my god, my fucking wrist. What is on your mind? Hi. What is on your mind? Don't know what the hell is up with my wrist. Ooh. I like that question. Do you want the old cards or do you want the new cards? I get excited over these kinds of questions. Anything ancestral I love. It's purely incredible. Purely incredible. What did you use last? The Cosmic Tarot. Those are the ones that I just used. And the other ones are the Rider-Waite. Those are my old ones. They turn... Which ones? Cosmic or Rider? Gotcha. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Alright, one more good shuffle. Okay, partial sun, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. The Nine of Wands. So that's energy for the sake of energy. We do have a serpent wrapped around there, which is basically serpentine energy that gets roused up in the summertime. This is the zenith of summer right now, literally. So that would tell me that your ancestors are literally behind you always. They are with you. They're always with you. You are definitely riling them up, not in a bad way at all. You don't rile the ancestors up. You call them or you tap the bone and they actually come up. So what you're doing, you are very much connecting with the ancestors. You are connected, and I don't know what they're doing for you, but there's a lot of energy, a lot of protection going on. They are doing a lot for you. It looks like they pushed stuff back, like literal, like things that could be a nuisance to you, it's kind of like they have pushed these things back. So giving you time. So it's like everything that you're asking them for, everything that you're doing, you are actually connecting with them. So I mean, literally you're connected with them no matter what. Now the Two of Pentacles to me now in this context would represent 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water. So you are literally walking in between worlds. Are you a hedge? What I know you're traditional, right? Witch? But do you walk between the worlds, both this and the other world? Are you like a hedge walker, rider? Because that would mean you are simultaneously walking in both worlds at the same time with your ancestors and with everyday people. So it's like you're coexisting literally with them. That connection's there. It's manifested. It's amazing. Trying to get a lot into spirit work and communication a lot more. Okay, so it is manifesting. It is manifesting. All you have to do is listen. All you have to do is listen. You don't have to do anything else. You don't need a Ouija board. You don't need anything but you. That's all you need. Just sit, contemplate on your ancestors, write down what comes to mind, ask them to bring you downloads of information, type away, write away, record away, whatever you have to do, but you're definitely connected. They come from the water. They come out of the water. That's the way for spirits to travel, is water. So I would definitely say yes. Three of Cups. Basically, you're molding with them. You are literally walking with them, wrapped around you. And this is like the best possible way because they are helping you so much. I need to get some Diet Coke. I tend to offer things my grandparents like. That's what I do. That's what I do. So this is very familiar, like family-wise, especially with the Three of Cups. Overflowing, they are happier than hell that you've reached out finally to connect with them. That makes them so happy. That gives them energy, and it gives them the energy to actually help you in whatever you're pursuing. Queen of Wands. Who is the main woman that you're working with? She is powerful, she's beautiful, she's strong, she was strong in life. It's like she was a force to be reckoned with in life, and she's also the same way in death. She's very protective of you, very protective of you. And certain family members, and I do feel like that this woman right here, she's the one that has had something to do with what I said about being like stuff that could be, you know, a nuisance to you, being pushed back. I don't know what that means though, pushed back. Like something's coming in the mail, but it's late. So that's kind of what I mean, pushed back. So that's the one that's really, really connected with you, that female. Who's the female? My granny, she's so very sweet and would always worry about me. Forever and always, no matter how old I was. Aww. Aww, I love connecting with grandmas. I do, I love it. It's the best feeling in the world. Alright, the Nine of Swords. Quit beating yourself up. Or do you beat yourself up if you can't make communications like right away? Like if you don't have a communication like instantly, are you like, okay, I'm not doing this right, I'm going to beat myself up? She'd cry worrying about me even if I was in the same room as her. Oh, that sounds like my grandma. That does. So that I feel that right here. You do beat yourself up, but quit it. She does not like that. Quit that. The more you beat yourself up, it's just going to repeat. It's going to become a vicious cycle of repeating, beating yourself up like I do. So quit. It's not worth beating yourself up over. You've established connection with them, big time. Keep it going. Talk to them daily. They're with you. Smell. Use your senses. Don't use your eyes. Use your smell. If you smell her, say hi. If you have a phantom taste of something she ate or would love, say hi. When you're having coffee, tea, or, you know, whatever. Set a place, little cup of coffee or tea or whatever for her too. I mean, you're with them all the time. They are with you, and there's nothing that's going to stop that now. That connection has been established. I just worry that by establishing a connection, I'm keeping them stuck here. Oh, no. 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 See, a lot of people think that this, you know, that we... hi, you. And then we... how do I want to say this? A lot of people think that we coexist with spirits. They're everywhere. Other dimensions, all of it, the other worlds, they're here. So we're not keeping them stuck. They can come and visit as they please. It's like entering a doorway. So what you do by connecting with them is you're creating a doorway so they can come and visit you, but you're not keeping them here. They're not earthbound. They just come and go from their dimension, which is simultaneously happening with ours at the very same time. So it's really, it's not in terms of, you know, you're keeping them here. It's more like they're coming in to help you. They don't, yeah. The transition. Sorry. It doesn't keep them stuck here, that's for sure. But I mean, you are connected, and once you connect, that never goes away. You're touched by spirit big time. So I would not, you know. I need to get them a new altar. They're currently sharing one with my Greek deities. They're fine. They're okay with that as long as you give them recognition and space. I love it. I love it. I love the connection that you've built. It's pretty intense. It's really intense, and they are helping you in a lot of ways. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about that? Because they're with you. Always. And you've established connection. And don't worry about them. Don't worry about them being stuck, because they are simultaneously surviving in their own realm right next to ours. Like literally right here. So you could be putting your hand through one of them at any given moment. Truth. Sorry. Okay. How do we feel? Pretty good, to be honest. I just worry about them, lol. I've always worried about spirits and people in the flesh too. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry too much. Anyone or anything down? No, you're not. You're not. Everything exists right here and right now. Everything exists right here right now. I'm sure there are spirits, my spirits here in my house. They're looking at me right now. I am 150,000% positive. And they're looking at me like I'm the ghost. Like I'm the spirit, and they're the ones that are alive. Think of the others with Nicole Kidman. They think they're all alive. No, they're dead. Think of it that way. They thought they had ghosts. No, that was the living. They were the ghosts. So it's like they're looking at me now saying, oh, you're the ghost. We're alive. Some of them don't know. That's just how that works. Anyways, how do you feel about that? Oh, you won't slow anything or anyone down. At all. Not at all. So how would you distinguish a trapped spirit from one that can come and go? I honestly don't think any of them are trapped. I think that they can go and they can come and go as they please. I think a trapped spirit, honestly, would be somebody that doesn't want to move on, that wants to stick with the living. They know they're dead, and they don't want to go anywhere. They just want to stay where they were. Because it's familiar. It's comforting. And I guess there would be a little bit of anxiety in, you know, going on to another realm of existence. I mean, I would be pretty nervous being, you know, a spirit and thinking, well, I just died and I don't want to go anywhere because I don't know what's, you know, going to happen. So I'm going to stay right where I am. I think that they bind themselves to the earth. I don't think anything of the unfinished business stuff. I think that's all a bunch of bullshit. I do think that they're here. They trap themselves. Horrific, horrific, accidents and like suicides and stuff. I don't think that you get earthbound by that at all. It's just a matter of them, realizing, okay, I'm dead now. I don't want to move on. I want to stay in my own home. I want to stay where I was. I don't want to go anywhere. So basically, stubborn. I think that's how they work. God. I just think some of them are very stubborn and they won't. And then there's the imprints in, the atmosphere of what had happened. If it's like a loop, if it's something that always occurs at the same time, and it's something that's always like, you wake up at 3 a.m. and you hear footsteps every single night. If you do that and it's a continuous thing, I think then it's just an imprint and you're picking up on that. So if you're picking up on anything like that, it's probably an imprint. And not many get stuck. Not many actually literally get stuck. I don't feel like that at all. In my room, which is basically a sunroom, got so cold all of a sudden. Each time I lay it, I get new feelings. Yep. Yep, you will too, because you are literally in a different world. You're not in this world anymore. You're in between the worlds. So it's either going to be really cold or, you know, like space. You know, when you get so far up, you're going to freeze to death. It's totally and completely different. Completely different. A separate reality from what you're in. So when you do your compass, when you lay your compass and you hollow it and you have it, you know, everything it's structured, there you go. You are in a completely different realm. You're not in this world anymore. It's intense. It's a very intense. The compass is amazing. You can do a lot of communication in there. A lot. Have you experienced any spirits in your compass? Because you can easily invite your ancestors in too. Because it's in a space outside of time and space. Literally. So it's a place for them to come. Any kind of entities that you want to talk to, just kind of focus on them and wait and see what happens. Sensations, smells, all of that. All of that is what needs to be taken into consideration. Sorry, it just keeps coming out. How do you like that one? Just like this one, the Two of Pentacles, see how he is simultaneously walking in the water and then in land? That's kind of how the spirits, the realms work. That's kind of how the spirits work. They're in our realm, we're in theirs. Everything coexists, everything meshes together, but it's separate by the way we think about it, our consciousness. So everything is separate because of the way we think as humans. Spirits, no, they're completely different. So they know, you know, that, hey, okay, we're, you know, watching this person do something, we have no idea what this thing is, so that must be a ghost. That's kind of how I view, you know, if anything is watching me right now. I used my pendulum board and it picked up so much quicker in the compass. I was also wearing quartz and had some placed on my board. Yeah, it gets so intense. It gets so intense when you actually do the compass. I love it. I do. The compass itself, and then when you actually tread the mill, you do the pacing and everything. I mean, that can go for any kind of magical work, raising your own internal energy. It's crazy. It gets a little crazy. Isn't it different from Wicca? It's totally not Wicca, so. Fuck Wicca. Sorry if any Wiccans are in here. So yeah. You could use the board, the Ouija, in the compass. You could do anything in the compass. It's pretty interesting. Take pictures when you're in there. Okay, I'm sorry. I just continuously go. You're amazing. Wait, before you go. Where are you at? Are you in the UK? Are you in the UK? If you are, you're like 6 hours ahead of me. Oh, Florida? Okay, there we go. We're in the same time frame then. Alright, good. Yeah, totally send me an email so we can talk, because I have a lot of stuff to tell you. I have a lot of stuff to tell you about, you know, traditional craft, and the video is coming up tonight about familiar spirits. So I hope it helps. But okay, yes, do your thing. I just keep talking, sorry. I think I did at one point, but let me resend you one. Okay. Who else? I don't even know how... Pallavi? Is that how I say it? Hello? Hello? Who is next? Okay. Nobody was next. Thank you for the... Wow. So yeah. Interesting concept on different realms and dimensions. Very different. So how is everybody? I lit my cigarette on fire. There we go. I do not like those cards. I don't know why. I cannot. I hate the Cosmic Tarot. I used to love them. And then I got back to my other cards and I was like, wow, these are quick, accurate. Hey, someone else wanted a reading? Who else wanted one? Anybody? Jasper, you're still overheating. I'm overheating daily. All the time, every single day. That's why I don't ever wear clothes, except for these and half worn out shirts. I don't know who... I don't think anybody. Nope. Cool. Thank you for the 3 little thumbs up. Wow, and those are big letters, and I'm like squinting at them. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm really tired. No idea why. No clue why. Did you just send me an email? Hello. All readings are $6 for the 1 card. You obviously get more than 1 card. If you've ever been in here before, you get more than 1 card. Oh, thank you for the 4 thumbs up. Wow. Don't know why I'm so tired. It's like I have a headache in my third eye. Very strange. Very, very strange. And then, yeah, you can use Super Chat. I think you just slide it to the $6 mark. A lot of people do $6.66. It's not my fault. Thank you for the... Hello, number 6. Why am I leaning? Holy crap, I'm like... There I go. Anyways. Alright guys, well I'm gonna head out. Ouch. I can't function. I cannot function today. What card to go where? No clue what I'm doing. I'm seriously gonna, like, hang myself with one of these wires one day. Not on purpose. Hello. Alright, guys. All readings are actually done. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. They're not free, so you probably don't want one anyway. Most people get pissed off when they realize it's not free readings, so. Alright guys, I love you all. Please be safe, stay healthy, happy, all that stuff. Don't be peacing out on me. None of that. I will see you guys later tomorrow. So just be safe, and I love you guys.